loves, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to hop on and say hi to you guys before we dive right into the tutorial. I kind of liked how in the last video I got on and did this as well, so maybe I'll keep this up for my future videos. Today's look is a Valentine's Day inspired look, so if you want to see just how I got this look, then do please keep watching. If you like what you see, go ahead and give it a big old thumbs up, comment down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. So starting first, I'm using the Benefit Porefessional Primer, and I'm just getting this smoothed all over my face. I do find that this helps minimize the appearance of pores, so that's key for me because I have some large pores. So I generally try to concentrate this on my forehead, nose, and just the tops of my cheeks, nearest to my nose, because that tends to be where I have the largest visible pores. So I'm just smoothing that all over the infected areas, and then I'm going in with my foundation. I'm using a mix. I don't like a lumi foundation on its own, but I found that when I mixed it with the Infallible Pro Matte, it did give me a semi-matte finish, which is nice because I still had a little bit of that dewiness. So I just mixed those two colors on the back of my hand, put it on with a foundation brush, and I'm buffing everything out with a dampened Real Technique sponge. And all the products I use will be listed in the bottom bar below. So if I don't say the name, go check it out if you're interested. And for my concealers, I'm using a few different here. I'm using the NYX HD concealer because it has more of a salmon undertone, which I find helps combat my dark circles. Then I go over top of that with my Age Rewind concealer because I really just like how neutral that keeps my under eye. And then again, I'm just buffing this out with a dampened Real Technique sponge. And then I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes with this Mary Kay translucent powder, just using a very large fluffy brush and setting that under eye concealer. Now for a little bit of spot treatment, because I have some friends here that are just hanging on for dear life. They're pretty much dead at this point. It's just that it's a little bit of a scar. So I'm just spot treating those with, I believe I use my Maybelline Master Concealer, and I'm just going to buff that out again with my dampened Real Technique sponge. And to set my whole face, I'm just using my Infallible Pro Matte powder, and I'm just using this extremely large fluffy brush, and I'm just setting all over my face. Just make sure you avoid the eye area because I do want to keep that brightness from my under eye concealer. Then last step for prepping my face is just going to set my brows. I just want to do this last because I have big ass nails, so I'm always denting in my eyebrows and having to redo them. So now for my eyelids. First, as always, I am going to prime my lids. First shade I'm picking up is from my Lorac Pro 2 palette. It's in the color light brown, and I'm just going to load this up on a fluffy brush and get this blended into the crease. The next color is Nectar, and I'm just picking this up on a flat shader brush and getting that packed all over my lid. Those colors almost seem the same. It's weird. They don't look the same in the package. So now I'm picking up the color Plum, and I'm going to use this as my crease color, and I'm just getting that etched into the crease where I want it, and also winging out the edge for our eyeliner that we're going to apply later. Now going in with my fluffy brush as always, because I just want to diffuse any type of harshness or lines or anything like that. was being a perfectionist. As you can see, I keep like going back and picking at it. And I'm just going to pick up the color Buff, and I'm using this as the brow bone highlight. Now picking up my Maybelline gel liner, I'm just going to go in with this little pencil brush and line my top lid and also flick out that wing as well. Now for my mascara, I'm just using this Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara. I'm not going to curl my lashes. I'm just going to throw a couple coats on because I am going to go in with some false lashes after this. I just want to plump up my natural lashes so it's easier to blend them with the falsies. You see how freaking straight my eyelashes are? Like, what the heck is up with that? Now I'm just going in with the Salon Perfect Demi Wispies, and I'm using this Revlon lash glue. It is in a black finish, so I feel like that would work best with my eyeliner and everything like that. So I'm just picking up a pair of tweezers I had lying around and placing those on my lid. I'm just making sure that they are blended as much as possible with my natural lashes so they look a little real. Then going in with my NYX gel pencil and lining my lash line with that, just pulling down ever so slightly on my lash line because we don't want any wrinkles. Yeah, those aren't cute. So then I'm just taking that gel liner all the way into the inner corner and slightly pointing it. Now I'm going in with the color Black from the Lorac Pro 2 palette, and I'm just going to smoke out my lower lash line. And for an extra touch, I am picking up the color light brown that we used in the crease, and I'm going to smoke it out even more with that. And for my contour, well, faux contour, I'm going in with those two shades from the Kat Von D Shade Light palette. I say faux contour because I'm not really contouring heavy like a lot of other people do. Not that I have anything against it, it's just not really my style. I just like a little bit of color on my face because I don't really like looking like I'm an extra from Twilight, so I like to add a little bit of bronziness to the skin, just to liven it up. Now I'm going in with my Visibly Fit blush, I believe it's called, by L'Oreal in the color Coral, and I'm just going to sweep that on my cheeks to give them a little bit of color. For my highlight, I'm starting first with the Lumi Illuminator. It's the icy one. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. It's not in front of me, but everything will be listed in the bottom bar below. I'm just getting that placed on my cheeks where I would normally place my highlight, and I'm just pouncing that Real Techniques damp sponge over top to kind of wipe away any excess product. Now going over top of that with my normal highlighter, which is the Anastasia So Hollywood highlighter. Oh, just look at those cheeks beam, like for real. Oh, so beautiful. Like, who doesn't like a nice highlight? And for my lip choice, I'm going in with the Vivid Matte Lipstick. The shade, I believe, is Berry. I'm not sure. Again, I will list everything in the bottom bar below if you want to know the specifics. So I'm just getting that swiped all over my lips. No lip liner needed for this. Now these, I do have to say, aren't a true matte finish because they do finish a little wet for a liquid lipstick, but I personally have been loving this because it doesn't dry out my lips like most liquid lipsticks. I actually just end up blotting my lips just to give it more of a matte finish, but I like it. But if you're into that extremely matte lip, this may not be a good option for you. But this does stain my lips, however, so when it wears throughout the day, I don't see my natural lip color peeking through. So then I'm just picking up So Hollywood and adding an extra pop of highlight on my Cupid's bow. And I'm actually going back to my eyes. I'm picking up the black shade out of my Lorac palette. I just wanted it a little deeper in the crease, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buff that into the look. And that completes everything. I hope you guys like it. Give it a big thumbs up, comment below. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Bye.